The vigilants of Stendarr hunt all creatures that prey on mortals, vampires, werewolves, witches. However, our prime focus is on the Daedra. Us vigilants consider the Daedra profane creatures with no hope of redemption, believing they lure people to their deaths, corrupting their very souls. For this reason, my order within the Vigilance is on a campaign to address the recent rise and unusual Daedric and necromantic activity throughout Skyrim. Despite our violent response to such evils, our driving motivation is protecting our beloved humanity. After all, we do serve Stendarr, the God of mercy, to whom I owe my life. For you see, I was rescued from Honor Hall Orphanage in Riften as a young child by the Vigilants, trained up in their ways. My love for humanity grew as I learned the teachings of Stendarr. The Vigilants trained me in combat and other ascetic practices, such as fasting, prayer, and almsgiving for the poor. My final test before being fully recognized as a member of the Vigilant of Stendarr is to pilgrimage through the major cities of Skyrim, teaching at the local temples, aiding the poor, lending aid to the common folk, and most importantly, disposing of Daedra should I come across any. Should I pass this test, I shall be granted full acceptance among my vigilant kin. I, Father Lucius, leave at dawn. Stendarr, guide me as I bring all into the light. Stendarr, guide me. It is now morning, before my journey. Give me grace and mercy, the same mercy I should extend to others. Keep your fire in my bones, that I may not slip, not fall to traps of men and mortals. Give me the strength to protect those around me. And most importantly, may I remember to put down the Daedra. In your name, Stendarr, give me grace. Amen. We must be on our way now. Sisters, brothers, I'll be on my way now. I shall be back in 1 year's time.
The mercy of Stendarr does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
I will prove myself in the order. It's going to be a cold one. Bye, brother. I'm on my way. I shall see you in soon time. Before we go, we should equip our respective items. Now, according to our map, the closest city is Dawnstar. We also can go to Morthal, Solitude. There's no particular order, as long as we hit all the major cities in Solitude, lending aid to all those who would need it. I suppose we can hit Dawnstar first. Quite the journey ahead. I'm full of excitement and also a bit of sadness, leaving my pseudo family. They took me in as a boy. It'll be a very long time before I can see them again. Travelers. Hello. Are you alright? Any problems on the road?
Bandits harass the caravans at every step, but Khajiit usually scare them off.
Have the bandits been giving you trouble?
A few days ago we were ambushed. A nuisance, really. But many of the marauders had quick fingers. One of them stole my moon amulet, given to me by my mother when I was just a cub. It is my only memory of home in this cold land.
I've been assigned to the surrounding regions to aid people like yourself. I suppose I could get your amulet back.
You are kind to offer. We believe the bandits are part of a group headquartered here. Be careful. I missed my amulet. But a life cannot be replaced as easily.
That's a great point. I would need to first get some better equipment before taking on an entire bandit camp on my own, but I'll make sure it's on my to-do list while I'm here in the surrounding area. Do you guard the caravan?
Yes, I was hired to protect the others as we walk the roads of Skyrim. It is a thankless task, and I would rather be back home in elsewhere, but I have little choice. Akari freed me from a prison in Cyrodiil, and now I must repay my debt to her. A word of advice, my friend. Do not mix gambling and drink. Taken together, they will empty your pockets of every septim.
No need to worry. Those things are beneath the order of Stendarr.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
The wilds are unforgiving. Thank goodness for my mentor teaching me these spells. The crows are uneasy. There must be something in the air. Unrest, perhaps danger. Ma'am, are you alright?
What can I do for you?
Excuse me.
Huh?
I apologize. I believe I've gotten mixed up.
All right, then.
Please be safe. More wolves on the road. If I don't make it to the city on time, it'll be a very cold night. More travelers.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
Have a good day, gentlemen. Gorgeous horse. Seeing this many travelers, and friendly ones at that, is very, very reassuring. Dawnstar. Perfect, we're getting close. Look at this view. This is the furthest I've been out since I began my training as a boy. I should pray. Claim this area as holiness. Stendarr, thank you for bringing me to this point in my journey, giving the grace to continue, the strength to do what I must. May I not fall to temptations. May I not be swayed by Daedric temptations, callings, and keep the evil thoughts at bay. Thank you, Stendarr. Amen. We should be all on our way now. I see some buildings off in the distance. Perhaps some ruins above. Could be bandits. Let's consult our map to make sure we're heading in the right direction. Cheese for travelers. Follow the Daedric Prince? Absolutely not. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. What was that? Been wounded. Oh, I've been shot. Been shot. We got bandits on the run. I must engage. Oh! I need to seek shelter immediately. I've been wounded gravely. Perhaps there's something on them that I could take. A backpack. A shield, that would be very helpful. An iron sword, lockpicks, a bow, a rugged fur cloak. I'll take the sword. I shall equip it now. Oh no! Oh my goodness, I'm being overcome. The blood loss is causing me to lose consciousness. I must pull it together. I must not fail this early in my mission. These surely must be Daedric worshipping scum. Check my pack. Ah, thank goodness for that potion. I must not die. Hold it together. Ah! Blast! Ah! I've taken too many arrows. I feel myself slipping. A little more, a little below, a little while longer, a little while. Let's stick to the coast. I see a wolf. These lands are atrocious. Certainly the nature is not holding back. What I thought would be a nice, easy travel to Dawnstar is in fact becoming quite difficult. Oh, it's a port. I wonder if it's friendly. Hello, I come in peace. I do not wish violence on anyone. I'm just looking for medical respite. Oh, fantastic. I believe this is Dawnstar. Yes, we've arrived. Thank you, Stendarr. We need to find somewhere to sleep and rest. Take a look around. Perhaps this is an inn. The Mortal and Pestle. I'm not sure if this is what I'm looking for. Excuse me, ma'am.
No, I don't have anything for bad dreams, so don't ask.
No worries. I'm actually here to see if you have any potions, or perhaps know of where I can stay the night and rest. I'm a follower of Stendarr, and I've been tasked to go on a pilgrimage. Do you know anywhere I could stay?
My husband. We used to go out into the wilds and collect ingredients together. He used to call me his pretty juniper. It's quite romantic, if you're an alchemist. Frost took the old fool a few seasons back while he was looking for the ring of pure mixtures. I found the ring's resting place after he died, but I'm far too old to go exploring some cave now.
That is quite the tale, Miss Frida, if I may call you that. I am in town and am tasked with helping locals. I wouldn't mind helping you find your ring, but first, I beg of you, please tell me where I can find some aid, or perhaps I could buy some potions.
Well, aren't you sweet? I'd be happy to give you some alchemy training in exchange for the ring if you bring it to me.
That is a very fair trade. Do you have anything that I could perhaps buy?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
Let's take a look. Potions. Some of these things are a bit out of my reach in terms of cost, but minor healing, I'll take that. Thank you, ma'am.
If you find that ring, bring it here.
Absolutely. I shall be back soon, but first I must rest. What a sweet lady. It's truly sad that she lost her lover. I really need to tend to these wounds. Blacksmith, this should be handy. Perhaps when I rest up I can come back and get some better equipment. I don't want to impose in the wrong building. Surely one of these buildings must take in newcomers. This will be a very long night if I don't find some shelter soon. Excuse me, God.
You've come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having nightmares.
That's the second time someone has mentioned something odd happening in town. Bad dreams. Speak of other tales, it's concerning. Here we go. Here's something. Oh, thank you, Stendarr. An inn. Just what I need.
Come on, miss.
It has to be. I've got to get out of this town.
Warm beds.
Irgnir, get a hold of yourself. They're
I don't
just
like taking
dreams.
orders from a boy,
Please tell
but
her
I need the
Erender.
gold. Listen to your friend, Fuki. They are just dreams, my dear. I assure you that it is quite normal.
It's the same dream over and over again. You think that's normal? It's evil, I tell you.
Erender, she has a point. You keep telling us no harm will follow these dreams, but they must be an omen.
Give him a chance to speak. He's trying to help us.
Everyone, please. I'm doing what I can to end these nightmares. In the meantime, all I ask is you remain strong and put your trust in Lady Mara.
I will. Thank you.
I work in the mine.
Excuse me,
just like
sir.
Everyone else.
What troubles you, my son?
What's wrong with everyone around here?
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
What could you do anyway? Dreams aren't particularly real unless you are spiritually enlightened, in which the natural and spiritual realms often are very thin.
These dreams are manifestations, created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares. Not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent.
That is truly horrible. I have also sworn a life to ending any Daedric rule in the surrounding areas. Mr. Arendor, if I may call you that, what is your plan to deal with this crisis?
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
That would be the top of my priority, but what do you mean return? You've been there before.
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
I can't say that I could trust you. In fact, I've been trained to be very cautious of strange folk mentioning Daedric lore. You must be hiding something.
Your concerns are understandable. Trust is a very difficult commodity to come by these days. I can only give you my word as a priest of Mara that my intentions are honorable.
I suppose I could honor your religious duties, as I also am a man of the cloth. How can I help you?
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
And now that we're mentioning it, who is this Daedric Lord Vermina?
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair.
Well, regardless of her mission, what does she do with the memories?
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
Agreed. Arendor, if you would give me some time to rest up and clean up. I've been quite wounded on my way here. Do you mind waiting until morning? This would be my top priority. I simply must deal with these wounds first.
I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
He seems rather certain we go right now. Perhaps a warm meal and a health potion should tide me over.
I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else. Do you need a room? Drink.
I like your robes.
Need a room?
Are you a sorcerer?
Actually, I was wondering what you might have for
Nightmares
sale.
don't seem to happen for travelers. Take a look.
Quite the extensive menu. A mammoth cheese bowl. That should do. And a leg roast of goat. Also fantastic. And a cooked catfish. I shall eat these at once. Thank you, Thoring.
See ya.
Everyone thinks I'm too young to be a ship's captain, but I'm going to prove them wrong.
I suppose there's no time to sit and eat. I must eat them now. Arendor seems very impatient, but who could blame him? We are speaking of Daedra. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Okay, shall we be going?
This way, my son. Follow me. It's this way.
I don't particularly like you calling me son. We have only met.
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult. tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Perhaps my prayers were answered. Your reason for stumbling across Dawnstar is more than a mere coincidence.
How much longer to our destination? I've been traveling all day. And if we're expecting combat, I want to be sure I'm ready. Stendarr, hear the words in my heart. Please protect me. I feel weak, scared, but I trust the training of my mentors. I trust the guidance of you and your tenants. Stendarr, give me warning if I should not be able to be fully confident in trusting Arendor. If there's any ill will in him, expose it, that I may continue living, fulfilling your will, carrying out your tenets. This tower feels very ominous, which reminds me of the birds earlier, the way that they crowed. Perhaps it was an omen. Ah! I've been struck! Watch yourself when I'm casting my flames, Arendor. I thought you said you've been here before. Have you not exterminated these creatures?
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge.
That's fine.
They were being plagued by
My concern is with the
nightmares,
Daedra.
just like the people of Dawnstar.
It's dark, cold, and damp in here. This is surely the work of Daedra. It feels eerie. Perhaps a fire can light us up. A book. Trials of Elysia. Take this for later. It's a podium. Perhaps a place of teaching. Where is Arendor? A shrine. I wonder where Arendor is. Arendor.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within.
Perhaps you were
Years ago,
wanting to finish your
this
story.
temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it so dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike.
What does the miasma actually do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Is the gas particularly dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all.
That sounds awful.
Once we get inside, all will become clear.
I'll follow you. Be warned, it's quite dark in there.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
What would this say? The Talos mistake. So much literature to catch up on. I'll take this for later.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
Oh, this is disturbing. Dark magic for sure. Be on your wits.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here.
I have a bad feeling about this, Arendor.
Behold the skull of corruption. The source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
I see it. Daedric energy coming from that location right there. Behold. Are you... I don't know if they're friendly or foes. I assume that they were attacking you.
Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Hold on. Arendor, who are these men? And this barrier looks quite difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place. It has me wondering if your allegiance to Mara is as pure as you have portrayed it to be.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
You were a priest of Vermina? I knew it. You are a liar.
Would you have me say? Sorry for following the misguided teachings of a mad divine? Sorry for stealing memories from children? Do you realize when the Orcs attacked, I was only concerned with myself? I fled. Left my brothers and sisters behind to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
The only reason why I will let you continue this righteous redemption is so that at the end of it you can die. But I suppose that I need your assistance in getting to the bottom of this, so I shall let you live. But know that if it were up to Stendarr, you would be put to the ground right now. All that being said, I am ready to proceed. But know this. If you try anything, I will destroy you.
I'll still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
And while we're talking about the matter, how can the skull be affecting Dawnstar?
Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day.
Very well.
We mustn't tarry.
But first, let me search these men. Iron armor. That could be quite useful. Iron boots. Allow me a moment to switch out my armor, Erendor. Never mind, I'm wearing much better equipment already.
Needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Ah, face mask. That should help with the cold. Allow me a moment to install this. Let me see how I look. I like it. Come on, we haven't had all day. We're talking about Daedra here.
Up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
I'm right behind you. Oh, here we are. Potion of magic, perfect. Varmina robes? This is despicable. Another book. Varieties of Daedra. This will actually be very helpful. Perhaps when I get back to the inn, this will aid me in determining what other locations may be possessed by Daedric activity. Another book. The Firmament. I'm going to be collecting a library
This
here.
library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact.
For your sake, I hope it is as well. I see them.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
What exactly am I looking for, Arendor? You mentioned a tome.
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
Very well.
If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
Bandit Lightning Wolf Shield. Another face mask. This could be helpful. Actually, let's swap it out now. There's nothing in the tenet about not being able to use armor from the fallen enemy. Let's take a look. Yes, I quite like that. How about you? Honeycomb, this would be great to learn some alchemy while I'm in town as well. Now, on to find that tome. Perhaps this one? No.
Yes, my son.
This one, perhaps. 16 Accords of Madness. I shall take it as well. Follow the Daedric Prince Sheogorath. Absolutely not.
Yes, my son.
These temptations in my mind, why do they seem to pull at me? I'm a loyal follower to Stendarr, and yet, touching that book, it caused me to have a moment of fear. Arendor, give me a moment. I must remember. Fear is not the way of Stendarr. Stendarr, please protect me. I am in the belly of a Daedric entity. Fear surrounds me on all sides. Please give me peace and a zeal to do your work. Thank you, Stendarr. Amen. I feel peace again. Okay, now on to that book. I sense enemies. Don't even let them stand. Mask. No scarf, blue. I'll take it. Oh, a health potion. That would be very helpful. Oh, goodness. Stay down, fiends. They really are resisting our power. Ah! I'm being struck. Arendor, cover me. No! I must not go down this way. Oh! I'm being trapped. Arendor, quickly, brace yourself. We've been surrounded. I must ingest his health potion. Here they come, Arendor. Great shot. Ah! I'm okay. I'm okay. Good work.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
These are pathetic. Pathetic entities. Giving themselves a Daedric power. It's despicable. We must press farther. These red objects. Could that be a Daedric heart? We must not let these stay here. Someone else could get their hands on them. And that certainly would not be good. At least we can stock up while we're here. Stendarr, are you following me? Of course not. He sent me off in the dark. Cannot trust this one. Should I constantly have to be finding this man? Stendarr. Stendarr, do you believe the book is in this room?
Yes, my son.
Okay.
What is it I can help with?
You specifying that could have been quite helpful previously. I'm just going to collect all the books. At which point you should specify the one you're looking for. It's a bit dark in here. What is this? Treasure chest. I'm not necessarily trained in the ways of being a thief. Perhaps by Stendarr's grace, I can barely open this. Unfortunately, Stendarr did not will for me to have whatever was in there. Surely the book must be around here. Biography of Baron Zaya.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Oh, perhaps this is the book. Fae Falcon. Stendarr, is this it? No.
If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
Okay, that's a good idea. Let's split up the teamwork. Give me a moment to get up there. Let's see. Looking for a book. So many books, Stendarr, so many books. This looks promising. The Dream Stride. Stendarr, I've got it. Stendarr, I found the book.
Yes, my son. What? Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Is that some type of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's impossible.
I assure you, the Dream Stride is well known in Verminian lore. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
Are you suggesting that I would be your test subject then? You know how I feel about Daedric practices. I've been sent here by the Hall of Vigilance to exterminate such things.
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
Sounds quite dangerous, Erendor. How can you be for certain?
I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved. The last time the torpor was imbibed could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you.
Do you know where we can find this torpor?
I believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Erendor, I must be honest with you. Indulging in this darkness is honestly something I should not be doing. However, if this is the only way for me to potentially sacrifice myself to save the people of this town, it would be an accomplishment. But I must ask you, what will the dream stride feel like?
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina.
How will I know when to awaken?
I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled. Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
Actually, I've already found it, Erendor. And searching for the books, I've already found the torpor you're looking for.
Well done. I wasn't certain you'd even know what to look for. I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Here? Right now?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
I suppose you're right.
Let's continue. We still have much to do.
I suppose you're right, Erendor. Give me a moment to just gather my wits. This will be quite the spiritual experience for myself. Stendarr, protect me. I'm going to be plunging into darkness. Face to face with Daedra. Alright, Erendor. Now's the time, better than ever. Bottles up.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum,
feel
Brother Baron.
We must hold.
Like
We
myself.
can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma. But brother,
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. What? No, these aren't my words. These aren't my words.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir,
Wait,
you must
no.
activate the barrier
No.
and release the miasma.
It's like I'm
Let
moving
nothing
without
stop you.
consciousness.
Brother Thorin, we must remain here.
I'm in a dream state.
Our lives if necessary.
I feel so
Agreed.
strange.
to the death.
Keep yourself together.
Let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
I must trust the process. My eyes, they burn. This must be the Daedric artifact. It's protected by this barrier. Soul gems. What's happening out here? I heard screams.
You won't even live to regret this.
It's like a war between orcs and priests. It's madness. Keep it together. Focus on your goal. It's a bloodbath.
I'll show you a real fight. I want to win you.
A little further. I'm stuck. I'm unable to pass. Oh, ah, 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 ah. It feels defiling. Erendor. That was horrible, Erendor.
It worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Are you mad? I could have died. I feel defiled with thoughts of Daedric voices in my head.
I thought I was clear regarding the dangers that awaited you within the Dream Stride. However, this hardly matters any longer, as you appear to have exited unscathed.
We can discuss it later, but right now we need to proceed.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
You are quite the troublesome person. No, I will not allow you to stand. Erendor, keep your wits. There appears to be more priests. Ah! I apologize, Erendor. You walked right into my stream of fire. Flames of Stendarr purge thee. Stay down. Careful, Erendor. These bodies are disfigured. Stay down. Lockpicks. That should be helpful. Big potion, I need that. Arendor, we're almost upon it.
Wait. Baron, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice.
Put him down. I will defend you with the power of Stendarr. I've been wounded. I need a magic potion. Put him down. Block. I've been wounded deeply. Consume these potions. And this magical potion. No. Consume. Consume. By Stendarr's grace I stand. Arendor, where are you?
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
Arendor, you brought this upon yourself. It's not Mara's fault. You delved into the darkness of Daedric practices. What did you expect would happen?
And had they succeeded, Dawnstar's fate would be sealed. You have a unique way of looking at things, my friend. It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier. I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you.
What is this?
When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arendor will turn on you.
No.
Quickly,
Whose voice is
kill
this?
him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own.
Whose voice is in my head?
Vermina commands you.
No. Vermina? Absolutely not. Get back from me, I must pray. Stendarr. Give me strength, Stendarr. The voice is in my head. Hurry, Arendor. Darkness encroaches upon us. Good job.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me.
As me, Arendor, did you hear the voice of Vermina speaking to you?
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me.
So, we're finished?
Yes. The skull has been destroyed, and Dawnstar is safe. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here.
Thank you, Arendor, and I will say that your faithfulness to destroy the Daedric power over this small town, it does impact me, and I wish to give you a future. If you swear to continue your priestly services to Mara, here in these places, Now, Arendor, I have considered your requested journey with me. However, at this time, I'm not interested in you accompanying me, but I do thank you.
There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
Okay, Arendor. I'm going to perform some religious rites here before this statue for Stendarr. Stendarr, claim this throne, claim this place. Let your fire and zeal consume it. Give Arendor the conviction needed to follow you, and let no Daedric practices thrive in this chamber any longer. Purge me of temptations to leave my post. Stendarr, guide me, that I may bring all into the light. Amen. I wish to return to Dawnstar. First, let's claim our rewards. Nothing of use. I can't believe it. I've not even been gone 2 days yet, and I've already destroyed Daedric powers in the very first city I pilgrimaged to. It's amazing. Yet, it feels like the will of Stendarr guiding me. I'm truly thankful. Now, I truly must rest. My bones and body, they ache. I've been fighting on wounds. This was a very large accomplishment, though. Now, where to go? I feel a little bit lost. Perhaps back up these stairs. Made a wrong turn, perhaps. It's sealed? Oh, okay. Forgot Arendor unlocked that seal. Back to the bitter cold. Let's check my map. The quickest way back to Dawnstar. Perfect. It's getting dark. We need to find shelter before something finds us. There's Dawnstar. Careful. Don't want to slip off this mountain. Now, where's that inn? No, not that. Is this the inn? Oh, thanks, Stendarr. A warm bed.
Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Oh, goodness. I believe we've loaded into the same door. Must be the after effects of being Daedric closed.
Come on in. Just stoked the fire.
There we go.
And get the cold out.
Oh, did you need something?
Excuse me, ma'am. I would like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you. And do you have any food that I may
Drink
have?
for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
An apple pie? How about some cooked beef? I'm a little light on coin right now. Perhaps I can sell. Let's see what I have to sell. She doesn't buy armor. Very well.
I'll show you to your room. Right
Thank
this
you.
way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Thank you very much. That should be all. So there's no door. I wish to perform my ritual rites before bed. Stendarr, thank you for guiding me this far. I have purged the town of Dawnstar from evil. However, it seems that the Daedric presence that entered my head earlier has affected my cognizance. Sometimes words come out of my mouth a bit funny. Any lingering Daedric presence in my bones, Stendarr, I ask that you would remove it. Give me a good sleep tonight. And may I continue to be of aid to this town and to the other towns that I pilgrimage to. May I make my mentors proud, expelling darkness and bestowing mercy from Stendarr. Stendarr, give me the grace and strength to lead all into the light. Amen.